Ready? Hi, Cappies. Welcome to Scales Rising Tarot. We're going to be doing your spiritual read for the month of November. All things spiritual, maybe some things you need to work on, some things you need to focus on, where you're headed, what direction you need to go in. All right, we're going to do your current energy, what your conscious is saying, what's leaving you, what's going on in your subconscious, what's coming in, what's delaying you, what your focus is, and what your advice is. We will be doing clarifications, and we're going to get a spirit message from the Spirit Messages deck, and then maybe something you need to surrender for the month of November. Okay? Take what resonates, leave the rest. If you like this video or this content, please like, share, and subscribe. Leave your comments below if there's anything you feel like you need me to change, and we will go from there. Other than that, Cappies, let's get started. This is going to be for your Sun, your Moon, your Rising, and your Venus placement. So if you have a Capricorn placement in any one of those, there might be a message in there for you. Alright. Capricorns, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. What do we have for Capricorns? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Oh, we're going to be using the Light Seers deck with the Silver Era Tarot to clarify. Capricorns, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. What is the current energy right now? Current energy. Alright. Capricorns, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. What do we have for Cappies? I'm not going to take all those, but whatever options you're holding on to, you know, might mean some kind of victory. Whatever that's supposed to mean for whoever needs to hear that. Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. You also might see one of the cats crawling around on the table. She kind of thinks she owns the place around here, like most cats do. Alright, what do we have for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus? Cappies. Ooh, what are you walking away from, Capricorns? You know, or maybe you're walking towards something. I don't know, let's see. Alright, what is in your conscious? What's in your conscious mind right now? What's in your conscious? That card really wanted to come out. King of Pentacles. Maybe not focused on money. You know, maybe you're walking away from that stress of dealing with money. Maybe you are feeling overwhelmed in some kind of money situation. Maybe you're not making enough coming in. Alright. What is leaving, Capricorn? What is leaving, Capricorn? What is leaving? Oh, that calmer's waters. That peace. What's going on with you, Capricorns? What's going on with you? Alright. What is in your subconscious right now? What is in your subconscious? What's in your subconscious right now? What are you feeling subconsciously? Deep down, you know, in those bowels of craziness that you got going down there. Alright. Focused on whatever truths you're telling yourself. Cards definitely don't want to shuffle for me. Getting real in tune. You're being real with yourself. You know, that. Alright. What is coming in for you, Capricorns? What is coming in for you? coming in. I don't know what those are, but we'll take them. Page of Cups and the Empress. Maybe a new start. We'll see. What's delaying you? What's delaying you? What is delaying you? Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. What is delaying you? My cats are wound today. Wound up. She's all over the place, dude. Transformation. Maybe a death or transformation of some kind. Alright, what is your focus? What is your focus? What is your focus? What do you focus on, Cappies? What do you focus on? What are we focused on, Capricorns? Okay. Being stuck in our head. You know, maybe you've got too many people around you flapping their wings, trying to tell you which direction to move in. Alright. What is your advice for the month of November? What advice do we have for you for the month of November? What is your advice? One more. What's your advice? Alright. What advice do we have for you in the month of November? Okay, that one wanted to come out. Two wanted to come out. Bring justice and balance to whatever situation you're dealing with. You know, maybe it's time to look in different directions. All right, Capricorns, overall, I see you walking away from something. It could be the stress of money. It could be a job, a career. You know, maybe you got some chaos about to enter your life. But I think you're standing pretty clear with yourself subconsciously, deep down. You know, I think you're being pretty truthful and honest to yourself about where you want to go, what direction you want to go in, what ideas you want to nurture. You know, I think what's delaying you is maybe that transformation of whatever that idea that's coming in. And maybe you're listening to too many people, you know. It's kind of one of those, you should do it this way, you should do it that way, you should do it this way type of energies. You know, and I think your advice is to maybe not give so much of yourself to the situation. You know, find some kind of balance to, let's see how I'm going to explain this. I can't think of how I want to explain that. It's like giving too much of yourself. You know, give enough to where you still have balance within yourself. Don't overgive. You know? But I think it's time to look at other options, especially with the Wheel and the Seven Cups on the bottom. The deck over here. Oh. Alright, let's see what this Eight of Cups is. What we've got. This is Jigglypuff. I don't know if you can see her. Because we're nerds around this house, and we name our animals after nerdy stuff. You might see Dresden floating around. Dresden's named after Jim Butcher series, Dresden Files. And we have Kagome. You will hardly ever see her. She's kind of a lone kitty from Inuyasha. Then we have Loki, of course, Avengers. Alright. Let's get into this. What is this Eight of Cups? What is this Eight of Cups? overexert yourself. That's what I was trying to think. That's what I feel with that Justice and that Temperance. Don't overexert yourself. Sorry, it just popped in my head. Alright. 8 of Cups. Tell me about this 8 of Cups. What do we have for this 8 of Cups? What are we walking away from? What is Capricorn's walking away from? What is Capricorn's walking away from? Alright, one more. What is Capricorn's walking away from? 9 of Pentacles. You walking away from your own independent energy? Hmm? You walking away from your confidence? I don't know what we're going on there with. Maybe you're walking away to focus on your confidence. You know, maybe there's a situation that you feel has been holding you back, and a situation that you feel stuck in. And I think you're turning your back on that, you know, focusing on you, focusing on your goals, your efforts, you know, where you want to plant or sow that seed, where do you want to put that effort to grow into? So whatever situation you're walking away from, you know, I think it's to focus on you, focus on self, focus on your monies, your dreams, your goals, your aspirations. You know, taking that big, giant leap of faith. You know, sometimes you gotta, you know, hike that skirt up and take off running. Take that jump. See where you flow to. Alright, you know, I mean, if you're a guy, you know, maybe pull them pants up, pull them trousers. You're going to get wet either way. Alright, what's this King of Pentacles? What's this King of Pentacles? Alright, what do we got for the King of Pentacles? In reverse. King of Pentacles in reverse. Ten of Cups. Ten of Pentacles. Okay. I think consciously you're thinking about, you know, maybe there's some kind of home life that is feeling kind of unstable right now. Maybe kind of rocky. You know, especially with the 2 of Cups and the 10 of Pentacles here. You know, maybe you're feeling like the foundation in whatever happy home or I think consciously, I think you built a life with somebody and you feel like it's kind of falling apart, and that's kind of what's going on in your conscious mind right now, you know, or it's shifting, it's changing. I don't think it's necessarily making you upset in any way, shape, or form, but I think it's a lot of change, you know. I don't see anything incredibly bad, but I definitely see a shift in the change. Shift in the change. Shift in the home situation. A change in the home situation, you know. Maybe it's a shift in job careers. Maybe it's a shift in friendships. Maybe it's a shift in, you know, maybe you're selling a house. Maybe you're buying a house and it's having some kind of financial constraints on you. Maybe you are moving to a different location, you know, but there's definitely some kind of shift that is hitting you financially, and I think that's weighing heavy on your conscious mind. Alright, what is the 6 of Swords? What is this 6 of Swords? What's the 6 of Swords? 6 of Swords. Alright, what is the 6 of Swords for Cappy? Page of Wands. Six of Swords, Page of Wands, 3 Cups, 3 of Wands. feel like this is a change in direction. What's leaving you? Kind of like a releasing energy. I don't know if that makes sense or not. It's kind of like I'm hearing like stirring shit up. Not like in a bad way, but you know, I think that peace that you've been having, or those ideas that you've been thinking about and processing in your head, I think you're feeling like it's time to move. I don't know if I'm explaining that right. I think. All right, you know when you've been sitting for so long, like you've taken that time, it's like spending a Saturday all day on the couch, not doing anything. And by Sunday gets here, you feel like you haven't accomplished anything. And you're just kind of like, man, what have I done all weekend? That's what I feel is kind of leaving you. Is that sitting down still period, you know, and you're kind of getting out there. You know, it might be a baby step here or there, but I think you're kind of spending more time with friends. You're kind of focusing on the future, you know, wanting to change, you know, and spin that wheel as you will, you know. But that's kind of what I see leaving. I don't see anything wrong with that, but actually it's pretty awesome. Alright, what do we have for this King of Swords in your subconscious? I absolutely love when the King of Swords is in your subconscious. I feel like it's you being present. You know, you being utterly real with yourself. Whether or not you have self-doubt, self-confidence, I think you're acknowledging all of it. Alright, what do we have for this King of Swords in your subconscious? King of Swords in your subconscious. There's a hair on me and it's going to drive me batshit crazy. So hold on. Alright. King of Swords in your subconscious. King of Swords in your subconscious. What do we have for the King of Swords? Tell me about this King of Swords. King of Swords. Alright. Judgment and strength. Okay. I think deep down subconsciously, you're being real with yourself. You know, it's kind of like fighting your inner demons, but being open, honest, and clearing. You know, you're making a judgment call and you're being strong about it. You know, sometimes you got to take a step back to reevaluate things. But I think there's a lot of conflict going on within your subconscious. You know, but I think you're having the strength to fight through that, whatever situation you're dealing with. You know, especially if you're walking away from a certain situation, a job, a career, anything that is. You know, when you're starting to focus more on your own confidence, what makes you happy, you know, changing your energy up. It's a big thing, and it causes a lot of inner conflict. You know, there's a lot of different directions you can go in. But knowing that you do have the inner strength, especially with the Four Swords and the strength here, with the Judgment, that you have that inner strength. You have that inner knowing that you can do this. You can go through it. You know, I think you're being very clear with your emotions, or I wouldn't necessarily say just emotions, your thoughts, your ideas, your concepts. You know, I think you're changing the way you kind of view the world, maybe. And it's okay to have that conflict. You know, it's a struggle. It's honestly a struggle to be real with yourself. All right, what do we have for this Page of Cups and the Empress? Page of Cups and the Empress. Page of Cups with the Empress. What do we have for the Page of Cups and the Empress? Page of Cups to the Empress. The World. Okay. Two of Swords and the Seven of Swords. I think moving forward, I think you're open to new ideas, new concepts. I think moving forward, you're just going to be kind of free-flowing. You know, traveling where your heart desires. You know, this is about having a new chapter in your life. A new beginning, you know. And I see you open to it. You know, maybe birthing new ideas, creating something new for yourself. You know, maybe you're creating new life. Moving beyond certain expectations from the past. I think it still leaves you a little undecided on how to get there, in which direction to go. But I see you figuring it out. You know, I think you have the support of your family and friends to move along with you. I don't know, whatever that energy is, it is quite beautiful, Capricorn. Quite beautiful. Alright, what is this Death in Reverse and Delays? What is this Death in Reverse and Delays? Death in Reverse and Delays. Death in Reverse. Death and Rebirth. Reverse. I mean, sometimes you need to go in reverse to go forward. Alright, what is this Death and Rebirth?
Wouldn't rebirth be the reverse of death?
Yeah, it's possible. That's a lot of cards that popped out. I don't know. I think you're going to be very clear about what you want to give and take. Whatever message you needed to hear that for. Whoever that was for. There's that indecision. I think kind of what's holding you back is the willingness to either transform or end something. You know, whatever you are passionate for, whatever you're driven to go do, like, get off your ass and go do it. That's pretty much the message I'm getting, you know. If you're stuck in a decision what to leave out in the cold, you know, make that choice, make that decision. You know, options lie ahead. It might be a little painful, but be true to yourself. I don't normally do that for the readings, but I feel like that message needed to come out. So whatever your delay is and holding you back on moving forward towards whatever you're passionate about, make that decision. Choose. Is it something you want to do? Is it something you want to let pass you by? You know, nights are about changes. Make that choice. Make that change. All right, what's this Five of Swords? What's this Five of Swords? In your focus. What's this Five of Swords? 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 For Capricorns, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Capricorns. Okay, that one came out. What's this? Knight of Swords. And the reverse. Three of Swords, the Hierophant. I think this is more about trusting yourself. I think maybe you're focused on too many thoughts at once and it's kind of unclear, and maybe it's causing a little pain, stress in your life, you know? And maybe you're just not trusting your higher self. You're not trusting what the universe has to give you, or what the universe is trying to tell you at this time. I feel like you're holding some kind of, like, let me see if I can explain this right. You know when you step into a room and you've got like 8 million people talking, or it's like super crowded, and you're just like, so much noise, so much noise. I think you're trying to block that noise out with that Knight of Swords in reverse. You're trying to shut down all the chaos going on around your head. You know, you should try it this way, you should do this way, you should do this, you should do that. You know, when people try to give you so much advice and you're just like, it overwhelms you to a point where you're fighting a migraine, you're stressed out, you're feeling kind of anxious, and you're just trying to block it all out. You know, but at the same time, you're feeling kind of guilty about it, but you're trying to trust what messages are getting through, you know, but you're still guarded. Like, I think your focus is trying to calm the noises outside of you, trying to block it out, you know, really hone in and focus on, you know, what's right for me. I hope I explained that right. All right, what's this Temperance and this Justice? And your advice. What's this Temperance and this Justice and your advice? What's this Temperance and Justice and your advice? What do we have for Temperance and Justice? The Empress. Eight of Wands. Nine of Swords. I feel like your advice is you can only give so much, but it's okay to give, but if you overgive, you kind of lose that balance within yourself. So I feel like what it's saying is you can give, but hold the balance true to yourself. Whether you're trying to balance out yourself in general, you know, your masculine plus your feminine energy, your 5D world plus your 3D world, whether you're trying to balance out friendships, family, whatever that is to you, hold that balance. You know, you can only give so much before you start giving too much of yourself. But if you can't hold that balance, I feel like you're going to be stuck in your head. You're going to be incredibly anxious. So move in the direction towards nurturing yourself when you start to feel like you're getting overly anxious, overly excited. You know, and sometimes you need to just drop it and leave stuff out in the cold. You know, there's certain situations you can't give to, and that's okay. You know, you don't have to give all of yourself. But you need to spend time to take care of yourself. All right. We're going to get a spirit message. I feel like kind of what it's saying is, pulling back it's okay to hold back your energy sometimes. It's okay to solely focus on yourself. All right, what is the spirit message that Capricorns need to hear this month? What is the spirit message Capricorns need to hear this month? What is the message Cappies need to hear this month? Embrace the moment. All right. Let's see what this says. Embrace the moment. Embrace this day. Embrace every moment. Think positively today and repel those negative thoughts. Try not to judge yourself or others. This may be harder than you think. What is actually happening is that you're changing your energy. See, that's all about this right here, the stagnation. And you're walking away from whatever situation it is to focus on yourself. I like that for you. It's like being present. You're starting to be present with yourself. All right. What is it Capricorns need to surrender for the month of November? What do Capricorns need to surrender for the month of November? Capricorns, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. What do you need to surrender for the month of November? What do we need to surrender? Surrender to spirit. Once you've done everything you can to achieve your goal, turn the situation over to the divine. Let spirit do its magic for you. That's kind of what I'm feeling over here, is you're just kind of being open. What does the world have to offer? All right, Cappies. I hope that resonates. If it doesn't, check your other placements, but I'll see you next time. Bye.